Hey, I'm Alan Baker, and I am here in Doctor's Vineyard in the Santa Lucia Highlands, which is in the Monterey region, and we're about to hook up with Andy Mitchell, who is the Director of Vineyard Operations for the vineyard. I'm here with Andy Mitchell, and we are now standing in the Doctor's Vineyard in the Santa Lucia Highlands. Talk to us a little bit about where this particular vineyard is located in the valley.
We're in the Santa Lucia Highlands, about in the middle of the Highlands. We're maybe a little bit further south of middle, about 7 miles from our Lone Oak Vineyard that we're at earlier. Doctor's Vineyard as a whole is about 243 acres, and the majority of it now is Pinot Noir. We also have some Syrah up on the very top and a little 4-acre block of Malbec. Even though it's only about 7 miles difference from Lone Oak to here, we find that the wines produced from this vineyard are darker, got more structure, more substance than the Lone Oak vineyard. Lone Oak is more of a, well, I guess if you'd say traditional Burgundian, lighter, delicate, if you will. And it's amazing, and just in that much difference. So there's the distance from the ocean does make a big difference because the soils are the same. So it's temperatures and climatic conditions that are the biggest reasons for the difference. Santa Lucia Highlands is it's about 14 miles long and about a mile to a mile and a half, almost 2 miles in the widest section. And it's really unique in a lot of respects. In soil types, it's really old, ancient alluvial soils, very rocky soils, very well-drained soils. And its climate, our proximity to Monterey Bay is, we're only about a half an hour's drive from there. And even within our 14 mile distance from one end of the AVA to the other, we see differences even within our own AVA. And
some of the clones are same, but there's also a few unique clones here. What are we in front of
We
here?
are actually in our 6H block, which is a Calera clone. Nikki is friends with Josh Jensen, and back when we were in 2001, we were just getting into Pinot Noir. I was looking for the best clone out there, and found out that a lot of Pinots really are different clones that are combined together, blended together. One of the clones that we definitely wanted to work with was the Calera clone, and so we were able to go over to their Mount Harlan vineyard and actually went over and marked vines that were virus, supposedly cleaned up from virus, and because there is a certain amount of virus involved with the Calera clone. In fact, we can see some of the reddish on the basal leaves, that is an indicator that it's just starting to present itself now. But
so what does that virus do to the vine? I mean, they obviously look healthy. Looks like there's consistent yield on their crop.
Yeah, the leaf roll virus has minimal effect over the life of the vineyard. It may reduce the total age of the vines and slower decline, at least from what we're seeing here. But as far as quality, some people think it may add a little complexity, if you will. So we'll see. But it does produce a very, very nice wine for us. Some of the other clones that we've got going to crush pad we've got some of the 777 clone, and actually the 828 Dijon clone, Swan, and a couple other 667, I think, is over on the Hook Vineyard. So yeah, we've got several different clones to work with. These were older vines. These were grafted in this particular block in 2002 or 2003, I believe, and so considered top working as opposed to younger vines where you do a chip budding, which would be closer to the ground. And so yes, these are actually this particular block is a 5C rootstock. Merlot is the variety before it was grafted to Pinot Noir. So yeah, Pinot Noir on top of Merlot.